you're a follower of Sniping Rhino Ranch, you know we've had a pretty significant month. So we're going to tell you about it right now. Hi, this is Todd from Sniping Rhino Ranch. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about this very busy month and pretty significant month for us. If you notice, I'm doing this by myself, and that's because Jess is still recovering from surgery, which we'll talk about later. But before we get into the video, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming homestead related videos. That being said, let's get to the video. So this month we've had two major events going on. And the first involved Jess's surgery that happened on the 18th of November. Pretty much the whole first half of the month was just her getting her to-do list knocked out. In fact, we released a video about that, which we'll have linked in the description. But you know, what Jess normally briefs is homeschooling and gardening. And so that really was a lot of the first half of the month. So she had the boys dig a bunch of holes for trees and plant them, which we've been doing a lot this fall. Additionally, she continued to work on the garden, plant some blackberry bushes, and I mean, she just had them running around. Homeschooling, the boys are amazing. They're continuing to do homeschool work, working ahead, stuff like that. But they do so well just doing it on their own with minimum guidance from Jess and from me. So no issues there. So the week before the surgery, we spent a lot of running around. Our insurance provider required a bunch of stuff that we didn't know we needed. I waited till the last minute, so the week of the surgery was spent just running a couple hours away to different doctors' offices to get that stuff taken care of and get all the blocks checked so insurance would pay for the surgery. Surgery, we did a video for that. Again, that'll be linked in the description as well, but went significantly better than we were expecting. It was more significant surgery than the last one, and if you haven't seen everything that happened in August, go ahead and check those out. They'll also have links in the description for that. But it did not go well for her. They'd had to shock her heart 2 separate occasions during the surgery. You know, 45-minute surgery had turned into a 3-hour surgery. And she just had a real tough time recovering from that. And so we were pretty apprehensive, especially when the doctor speaking to us before the surgery was like, hey, you're going to be out for 6-7 hours. This is going to be a lot more significant than the last one. So we were pretty apprehensive. Luckily, everything went well, way better than expected. I mean, it got done an hour and a half. It was supposed to be 3 hours. I mean, pretty much the exact opposite. They didn't have to shock her heart. She had some, you know, a lot more pain, I guess, at the entrance site because it was significantly bigger than the previous surgery, but just doing really well. She says, like, you don't realize how significant having your heart shocked is until you've had your heart shocked, and it's how much it affects it, and you know, for the length of time that requires to recover. So we're pretty excited. Unfortunately, she is still laid up. She's pretty much just been lying on the couch, and me and the boys have just been running around doing stuff for her to just prevent that entrance site from bursting open and her bleeding out or anything. So that's why she's not down here with me today. The other significant event of the month is it's hunting season. I mean, if you watched our channel for any amount of time, you know, shooting and hunting are a large part of what we do. And so we've just been out in the woods nonstop. We had a muzzleloader season last month. We had the youth hunt the beginning, first weekend of this month. And then the regular season started the following weekend, and we've done pretty well. We've been able to harvest 4 deer for the freezer. We've released 2 of those videos already. One was the muzzleloader that Michael got, and then Stefan was able to harvest a little buck. We also released a video of us taking another youth hunter out, and they're helping them get their first deer. But we've got 2 more deer videos that are waiting to get released, so you can expect to see that next month. But that's just been taking a lot of time. Not just, you know, hunting during the day, but when you know, harvest the deer, we process everything ourselves. So, I mean, you've got to, of course, gut it, skin it, quarter it, debone it, and then process the meat. We do all that ourselves. So that's a pretty significant process. So that has pretty much just kept us running around. We really haven't had any major projects going on. We never do this time of year, just because, you know, trapping, hunting, and just maintaining the homestead takes up all of our time. So now that we talked about everything we've had going on, let's talk about you know, the YouTube channel is doing well. Of course, we got monetized last month, which was pretty cool. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers, which hopefully by the time this video gets released, we'll be at that. We're about 5 short right now. But the YouTube channel has been doing great. Again, I know this is becoming a bad habit, but you know, ever since all this happened with Jess, we haven't really been on YouTube like we should. So I apologize to all of you who we normally interact with on a regular basis. We just really haven't been on there. I do want to say thank you. We don't really have a shout out this month. We should, but there's just so many people left us comments. So many people reached out, especially this month with everything, with the surgery with Jessica. So I want to say thank you to all of you who sent prayers, you know, thoughts and prayers, who left encouraging comments. It really, really means a lot to us. I don't even know how to put in words how much it affects us and how much it means to us. That this whole community of people that we've really never met face to face just care about us so much. And so thank you for that. I'm going to stop talking about that so I don't get emotional. Man, thank you. Last thing, if you've been watching our videos, you know we have bees, and we have a playlist on bees. You can check that out. But one of the things that we're a part of is a bee club. And just an amazing group of individuals with decades of experience who mentor people like us who don't know anything about bees and have helped us have the successes that we've had. And so unfortunately this last week we lost Jim, who was a friend of ours who, through beekeeping, who just was an amazing individual. He's affected our lives, he's affected our homestead, and so I just want to do a shout out to his family, that you have our sympathies and our prayers, and just, you know, he lived a life worth living, a life that impacted people beyond himself, and his vehicle for doing that wasn't with beekeeping. And so it's something I think we should all sometimes reflect on. You know, what is our legacy going to be? What is our going to impact? Is it just going to be about us, or is it going to be about the people whose lives we impacted? And he was a great man when it comes to that. So we'll miss you, Jim. So thanks for watching this video. I know it hasn't really been as robust as normal, but again, you know, our life has been wrapped up this month, and really since August, with all of Jess's medical issues. We'll know in 10 weeks what our next step is, but we're thankful that we're at where we're at right now with her health. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment, whether it's supporting Jessica or if it's, you know, just anything. Leave a comment. Let us hear from you. And as always, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming homestead related videos. This is Todd from Sniping, Rhino saying, have a great day.